Good morning. Welcome to the start of the 2021 spring semester at Chaffey College. And Happy New Year. Thank you to all the people who work to make this virtual Spring Flex informative and relevant to what we're doing and what our students need. As your Superintendent President, I feel I can share that the closing of 2020 almost felt like some sort of finish line, something we needed to cross in order to reset a new time and a new way. And if not a new way, perhaps simply a familiar way of how we used to be. I have big hopes for 2021. I also know that I cannot fulfill my vision for the year without each and every one of you, because we are stronger together than on our own. Look at all that we have accomplished to get to the beginning of the spring term. We try to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible, despite the stress learning new technology can bring to us or obstacles we find along the way. And we do this because at Chaffey College, we don't just say our mission out loud. We walk it and live it and breathe it, because we know improving lives through education is not just impacting our students today, but it has a multiplier effect. We are in the business of improving families for generations and communities for just as long. Now, in order to do this well, we must keep the ever-evolving needs of our students in focus. That means we need to venture outside of our comfort zones and adapt to change. This type of work is not about today, but tomorrow. We need to be future-minded now in order to impact students in our future. And unfortunately, the future is not always bright or easy to predict. We know COVID-19 continues to peak throughout the country, in our state, in our own county. This pandemic has devastated millions of people. Among them are many, many of our students. We have never seen our students face burdens of this magnitude. Students have lost jobs, or their families have. Too many have shared how they caught the virus, and others tell us about who they know that have died from it. When students face job losses or cut hours due to the pandemic shutdown, they're faced with a tough decision. Pay the electric bill to keep the lights on, or buy a book for class. I can tell you, the class doesn't win when that's what it's up against. We're facing significant declines in enrollment now, more than 20% lower than where we were last year. Of course, we are not alone when it comes to community colleges facing declining enrollments, but that should not slow us down in trying to find ways to improve. Our faculty and staff have done a tremendous job engaging and building relationships with our students in this virtual world. Having both instruction and student services online has brought challenges to us, but you know what? You have remained strong, and I am so confident that we will continue to do so. The Center for Culture and Social Justice staff have worked to survey and call nearly 900 students who attended in the spring but not in the fall. The Financial Aid Department has begun reaching out to nearly 4,000 students to survey them on their FAFSA status, because we know that without financial aid, our students cannot stay in their classes. Our success coaches are working to connect to the students who were enrolled in fall 2020 but not this spring, to try and walk them through what they need to continue. We're going grassroots, folks, because that is what we need to do to get through this decline. I want you to ask yourself, what impact do I have when it comes to enrollment? How can I help? I ask you to do that because we need all hands on deck. When we work together, we can accomplish incredible things. Here are just some examples. While the needs of our students continue to be our primary focus, we also know how important it is to serve our community. And we do that through our academic and career communities. Our manufacturing, industrial design, and transportation community, for example, addresses some of the most in-demand careers in the Inland Empire. We're proud to maintain close partnerships with business leaders so that our students can access the best opportunities available to transform their lives. And these partnerships help ensure that employers have access to the highest quality workers available. Our Parent Care Program staff have worked on the front lines to help our most vulnerable students with basic needs such as housing, clothing, and food. In the last year, we have handed out bags of food to more than 1,400 students through our on-campus pantry and during our drive-through events. So many of you have generously supported these efforts through our fundraisers, including Giving Tuesday and COVID-19 Giving Campaign, which together raised more than $20,000 for Panther Care. Pivoting to online instruction meant providing our students with the technology to adapt, so we have held numerous Chromebook distribution events since March to meet that need. We have given out more than 3,500 laptops to students and provided nearly 600 Wi-Fi hotspots. The campus store has played an integral role in our shift to online instruction, assisting in the distribution of hundreds of laptops and hotspots, as well as basic essentials, classroom supply kits, and various other academic materials. Since this pandemic began, the campus store has served thousands of students monthly through online and phone orders, curbside pickup, and more. The store sees about 1,500 students on average per month through its window service alone. These type of highlights help me remember why the work we do is oh so important. As the school year starts, I encourage you to try and connect yourself to as many positive things as possible. Remind yourself of the great work you do and have done at Chaffey College. Be proud of yourselves. I know I am proud of each of you. In closing, I want to personally thank you for being a part of the Chaffey College family. Together, we are improving lives through education. Here is to an outstanding 2021 spring start. Thank you.